Okay. Activity feed. Way too much activity feed. Like yeah. I've been steadily gaining a lot of bots as followers. I'm increasingly concerned about my account getting banned because it seems like just accounts being created within 25 minutes of account creation, they've already decided to follow me. So yeah, I think I'm attracting way too many bot followers because I think my follower base itself are mostly bots. So it's a self-perpetuating problem. The bots follow other bots in following me, and then yeah, I have this little problem. Anyway, well, the good thing is it's this slowly growing my follower account, although yeah, it's all of these, like most of these questionable accounts, they don't have a profile picture, although some of them do. Anyway, let me just fucking get to the game. Yep, let me just click and do some stuff. I'm actually sitting quite far away from the mic and being able to hear myself clearly. It's awesome. It is awesome. Okay, I think everything is ready. Yeah, so the disadvantage of sitting far away from the mic is I do have to talk slightly louder. So as I get more fatigued, then I would prefer to get closer to the mic, since I tend to speak softer than I think so. I've been observing how my voice changes as I stream longer and longer. Try to understand myself better. Anyway, I want to do some quests. I want to do some quests for the very simple reason of I just realized that, holy fuck, I've left a lot undone. Problem here is that the some of the quests are like the new quest that involves me solving the glyphs. That's not terribly exciting, so that can be a problem. I have to say that can be a problem. Trying to think. I can try to hunt down Kabukimono and all that. Or, oh right, I'm at the hideout. You know what? Let's do the quest at the hideouts. At this hideout, not hideouts, not plural, singular. Oh, right, I forgot as well. I should collect stuff.
どうしたトミ？
実は仲間の密偵がしばらく姿を見せてなくて。
珍しくはなかろう。最後の知らせがあったのはどこじゃ？
明石だ。その最後の知らせとやらがなければ気にかけることもなかったんだが。
つまり
村人が消えるとの知らせがあった。妙な気配がするともあったから、その密偵も巻き込まれたんじゃないかと思って。
わかった。では調べてこよう。
気をつけてくれ。何やら嫌な予感がするんだ。
Vision of the realms. Alright, so some weird shit is happening. So it is a featured event, which means yeah, DLC quest. Great. Great. People are disappearing from a small fishing village. We're at Harma, east of Kakugawa Estuary. Missing villages in Akashi. Okay, Harima. It's an estuary. Kakugawa Estuary. Akashi, maybe. No, Kakugawa Estuary. Akashi. Not Kakashi from Naruto, it's Akashi. The fastest way will be here. I want to do a long stream just to test the endurance of the battery. Also, I've discovered that the AZ09 kind of hurt my ear after wearing them for prolonged periods of time. And I, I'm gonna swap the tips, the silicone tips that go into the ears. I'm gonna swap them. They do alleviate the issue somewhat. So I'm testing out different tips for prolonged periods of time to check out how long the AZ09 battery lasts and to check out how comfortable the IEM is with new tips. And I think the discomfort stems from the fact that I'm using this, there was this extension thingy that allows my AZ09 to be used on IEMs with recessed ports, 2-pin ports, and these extensions do change the ergonomics of the ear hooks somewhat, and that minor change is enough to sort of hurt the cartilage on my ears. So yeah, that can be a problem. Yep, fast traveling, and it seems like I've lost supplies, like rations, smoke bombs. Very concerning. Anyway. Really? So the tips that I was using, the spring tips, the chew, not chew, the moon drops, yeah, the moon drop spring tips. So they're softer, they're more comfortable, although it comes with a disadvantage of letting more slightly more outside noise in. The advantage is of course softer and being more comfortable, but the softness is a disadvantage. So I was using the True Spring tips, and the softness, I think it lacks structural support due to its softness. So yeah, due to the change ergonomics by using the 2-pin extender, yeah, seems like I need more structural support on the silicone tips if I want the IEMs to be comfortable in my ears. So, yep, I'm going back to the OEM, the original silicone tips that came with the IEMs, the True 2 original tips that I got. That I've put in the box and never used. So I'm going back to these. Seems like they offer better structural support, and well, I hope that it'll lead to better comfort. This place is covered in fog. Yeah. Dogs. Spooky. Oh, it's a rotting fish. Is it Silent Hill? Feels like Silent Hill. With a thick fog everywhere.
この匂い。
Drawing depicts a red cross in front of a lone tree by a dog. A menacing demon lurking nearby.
目を楽しませるための絵ではない。
Well, need to check out the dock then. I don't see a tree there. Spooky. Someone spookily sailing on the river.
この場に似つかわしくない書き物じゃ。
A place for a book of this quality. What did it mean by a book? Okay. It's a bound book. And doesn't follow the Japanese binding. It's a European style book. Alright. Tales of the Oni Samurai. Though written accounts have been lost, it is well known to the people of the region that Renjiro Yamaoka had, in all respects, discharged his duty with honor and outstanding skill. Yet a true accounting of his exploits in service to his master has been corrupted by the legions of lesser men who profited from the hysteria wrought by his son, Kazan. Though 1,000 mouths have spoken words claiming their veracity, it is my aim to make the truest telling of the tale of Kazan Yamaoka. Oh wow, this shit is long. Who the fuck is Kazan? Wait. Kazan. Is it a time with the game, you know, Kazan the Berserker or something? I'll try to summarize everything after I've read through the entire thing. Yeah, help me recollect the main points of this entire tale. So Kazan wanted to help his father, Renjiro, to fight bandits, because that's the duty of a samurai. And as Kazan killed bandits, became increasingly cruel. His cruelty made people come up with a legend of an avenging Oni stalking the land. So Kazan was confronted by a samurai one day. They thought they were cool with each other because, well, they're both samurais. But the other samurai said, no, Kazan, you share no honor of mine. And they fought each other. And it turned out that this samurai that fought Kazan was his own father. And his father, about to be executed by his own son, decided to kill himself instead. So, yeah, Kazan got super angry. His eyes turned red. So angry that his eyes turned red, and he's no longer Kazan Yamaoka anymore. Half a dozen harvesting forks pierced his heart before Kazan could get to his feet. So I guess the villagers turned on Kazan. Men he grew up with, worked the fields with, and drank sake with, They were the ones to honor his father by taking his life and ending Kazan's merciless campaign of blood. Soon, those closest to the warm stench of slaughter began to choke on the black mist far farther than 100 rotting corpses. Despite the frenzy, the mob's carnage gave way to the thickening smoke. They receded to reveal that Kazan was gone, seemingly dispersed into the wind along with the black fields. Ooh, spooky. These are just tales and legends, but they kind of match, apparently, from whoever wrote this book. I guess he went around interviewing various village folk. HL, the guy who wrote this book is HL. Okay, should watch out. So, Kazan, the Oni samurai, might still be roaming somewhere. And anyone who's seen him never lived to tell the tale. Hitokiri. Hitokiri no samurai. Oh, there's a tree, right? And there's like all these spooky spikes. Oh, this is perfect timing. Sun is setting. It just puts all these branches, these spooky branches, in stark contrast. Nope, I'm too scared. Can I? You know what? I was thinking of doing this as Yasuke. But I have a feeling if I dig whatever it is, I'm gonna have to do a fight. Now he's afraid. Now he's afraid. Alright, let's take. Even though now he's not good at melee. Fine, fine. Not just not good at melee, just outright not good at open combat. It stings. Okay. So the game knows. The game knows, like, alright. Now we're... Oh, Yasuke. You're gonna have to fight someone. There isn't even a conversation... much of a conversation going on. Alright. Yeah, Yasuke. If it's gonna be a combat, it's gonna be open combat. Yasuke can handle it. Let's hope that that doesn't alter the rewards. No map, no nothing, alright. Seems like we are in some kind of spooky nether realm. A lot of dead fish. This guy hates fish. Can get out. Found a right gate. There's daylight beyond it, but it's locked. 5 seals hold shut, each tied to a totem. Guy tried everything, but only a mantra worked. I chanted it, the totem started to crack, but in panic I stumbled on my words and something awoke. A monster. I ran. I fought. I bled. Nothing still worked. Tried everything. Shuriken, kunai, even a katana strike. If you find this, know that the totems can be destroyed. That must be the way out. I'll try again to destroy the one in front of the gate. Please, prove me wrong.
村人たちか。逃れる途中で何者かに殺されたと見える。ここの封印を解く方法を探さねば。
Oh, there you are. The game won't let me have well, with Naoe, I think I can assassinate the Oni. I just need to be careful with Yasuke. It's kind of like, hi. Okay, stay hidden to lose him. What? Ah, okay, so he doesn't do that much. Okay, I was wrong. He does do a lot of damage. Alright. Oh, I need to destroy the totem. I see now. I see now. Maybe I should play as Yasuke then. Oh no, I should play as Naoe. Because I need to get up. I need to get up on the roof. And the problem is, if I use Yasuke, Yasuke is gonna snap. The rope's gonna snap, right? Yep. Yep. Hey. What is the first button prompt? I don't see the first button prompt. Y, A, B. Fuck! Alright. Alright. He's gonna be a nuisance and I don't have enough healing. La 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 la. Alright, cleanse all 4 totems. Alright, alright. This one I assume I need to avoid.
傷つけられぬなら近寄らぬに限る。
In this case, in this section, I think it's... I better play as Naoe. I should have played as Naoe. I wrongly assumed that it's going to be a mission about combat. Alright. Fuck you. Time up! Oh, great. I can't see shit. And this guy is blocking my way, great. Now I have to complete more sequences. Last one, I assume there'll be like 4 sequences. Problem is, how do I get up there? Now it will be easy. Now it has a shit. As a like grappling hook, but this one, well, it's surrounded by sharp spikes everywhere. Inside now, and I don't see a way out either. Very annoying. Yeah, see, Naoe would just use a rope to cross, but then, yeah, Yasuke, big dumb Yasuke. I can't swap to. I hear the guy stalking. Some guy in armor stalking this place. And there's even the sound of a heartbeat. So I think if I stay in one place for too long, yeah, at some point this guy's gonna find me. My fucking problem is I can't find a route to get to the top. Okay, maybe I need to get up to this tree. Alright. A1X, he found me. Fuck me. Y-O-D down. Y-A-X. Alright. Yep, time to leave the damn place. Oh, the guy is right there. Alright. It has aspects of a horror game. I felt the same thing I did when I play horror games. Suspense. Just fear. Fear, not because of how scary these things are, but fear because I can't save it and I might lose many minutes of progress and have to redo everything again.
戻れたか。されど他にも誰かおる。
What's up, dude? Kazan, was it? Kazan Bazooka? What the? Can't even block. What the? Holy fuck! I dodge. That's guaranteed damage unless I do a perfect dodge. I am the true Oni. I am the true monster. You are just a cheap red imitation.
それがしが目にしたものは一体何だともあれ。
Alright,
富に伝えればここで何があったのかを。
I'll get some pendant out of this. Back to reality. Alright. Zip zoom. Sweetie, sweetie, I'm coming for that money. On my way to get some loot. Where the fuck are you, Tobico? Oh.
よく戻ったね、直江。明石の村はどうだった？
見たものすべてが不吉じゃった。私が着いた時にはすでに村には誰も残っておらんかった。おそらく密偵も消えた。
そんな、つまり一人残らず。なぜそんなことが誰の仕業だい？
私は襲われた。何か鬼のようなものに。
鬼だって？
鬼のように見えた。何なのかはわからん。
鬼か。話にはよく聞くけど、もしその鬼を退治たとなれば驚くべきことだよ。
私は生きて戻った。言えるのはそれだけじゃ。
人をいつまでも震え上がらせるのが鬼というもの。生きて戻れたのは運がいい。
もしまた現れたら。
鬼の考えなんて誰にわかる？
確かに。ならば備えておかんとな。
Wait, that's it? Oh, it's Dead by Daylight. Okay, it's not with Kazan Berserker. Apparently it's the Dead by Daylight quest. Entities touch. Can I zoom in? No? Alright. I think it's a biohazard symbol. So if I lose a lot of health rapidly, then I get damage reduction. Okay, cool. One done. Let's do more of these weird tie-ins. Zombie game and Assassin's Creed. Well, yes, I've seen everything. Alright, weird dude. Tell me your story. Right after I save, of course. Alright, what's your story, dude?
聞け、隠れておったわけではない。
そうは見えんがな。
ここはかつて農村だったのだが、今ははぐれ者を受け入れておるのか。ここへ来たことがあるのか。
ああ、そうさ。遠い昔にね。
トミー、紹介してくれるか。
Yeah, now is always suspicious.
隠し事とは珍しいな。
トミーは隠し事だらけだが、私のことは話してくれるだろう。
Oh, okay. You use everything going together.
ここはある戦で灰になったと。私まで灰にならずに済んだのはこのルフィーノと仲間のおかげなんだよ。平次と私はルフィーノに救われたんだ。
平次、あの坊主か。
もう坊主じゃないよ。
それで何をしにここへ？
必要なのだ。真を置けるものが。
私はこの二人にならば命を預けられる。藤林直江だ。そしてこちらは安家。
安家。この地の名を持つ偉人とはなかなかに珍しい。
はぐれ者が生き延びるにはなじまねば。
はぐれ者は皆兄弟も同然だ。
参れ。
All strays are
酒
brothers.
で
I
も
can
飲み
get
なが
behind
ら
that.
話を聞こ
Sharing sake too.
私の酒だ。
Sorry, Tomiko.
私はポルトガルで生まれ、欲望の風に乗ってこの島国へ来たが、途端船から降ろされた。当時は生きるのもやっとであったが、やがて友ができた。エルミゴだ。そして私たちはこの地を我が家とした。
それで何があったんだい？はるばる私のところまで来るなんて。
エルミゴと私はポルトガル人のもとで通詞をしておった。しかし使いの者が死んだと聞き、その件を調べた。すると何者かが民を殺してはその後釜に別のものを据えておることが分かった。
Invasion of body snatchers.
狙わ
What?
れておったのは大名や役人ではない。とりわけ変わったところのない商人や漁師、料理番らであった。
何故民を殺す？
う。ある地を滅ぼさんとするならばそれが一番であろう。
そやつらをいかにして止める？
奴らの船を狙う、殺そうとしている者の名や居所の書きつけがあるはず。それを葬り去れば
標的が分からず手は出せぬはず。
民らを救うてくれるなら、その借りは決して忘れぬ。
二人は手を貸すさ。貸しなんてなしでね。
トミー、
手を貸さないって言うなら追い出してやるさ。野宿をする羽目になったら私の酒を振る舞うことはできないだろうね。ほら、さっさと行ったらどうだい？船を探すんだろ。
変わっとらんな。
It's good old Tommy. And okay. Now, since Yasuke is so eager to help and we're dealing with Portuguese people. Portuguese, right? So Yasuke has some experience in that area. Now it's just like, okay, fine. You're the one who offered yourself to help.
何故お主はわらべであった自分を捨てたポルトガル人のもとで再び働こうと思ったのだ。
人と縁を結ぶためには多少の好き嫌いは脇に置かなくてはな。良きことを成したいのだ。
目的は何だ？商いか？
分かり合うた先の安寧。私はそうしたものを求めておる。
Okay, even though he was banned by the Portuguese in Japan, he's willing to look past his distaste for the Portuguese because he wants to achieve, something more. Maybe it did help that he's Portuguese himself and he was never enslaved like Yasuke was. So, unlike Yasuke, who has a very strong reason to bear a grudge, Rufino doesn't. Now the question is, destroy the research. Wait, this? Are you telling me it's this ship right here? Why can't the game just give me a marker to this location? I'm gonna assume it's the correct location. Well, if I'm gonna drop by, then I might as well get a bunch of things done. Like say assassinate the target. Yep, it is that ship. Okay, so I'll drop by here, assassinate a target, and then say hello to the ship. Because my place still needs, my hideout still needs building materials. Which means that I should still be collecting stuff.
Yep.
Hello. What a fine winter morning, my friends. Hi. What a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Yeah. I bet that they didn't expect that when they woke up. I didn't get a lot of rocks, but it's only like 2 stacks. 1 power, 2 stacks. That's disappointing. Oh. I also noticed that I actually don't have that much rations. I can go in deeper and murder more people, but nah. Okay, we cool now. We cool. I think the river empties into the sea, right? So I should be able to do just right. Just follow the river and get myself to the sea. Oh, I am at Sakai. I have to find a boat. Oh, I remember Sakai is problematic because... No wait, I spy a boat. The Sakai, I recall I had issues finding a boat. It's fine. The stink of the fish doesn't bother me. So that nice. Okay, wait. Okay, so these are featured events. Oh, then what I'm doing is not considered a cross-game tie-in. This is a extra story mission. It's kind of like the Kane and Kinu mission. Wait. So, is it the people of Harima that I'm helping, or who the fuck was I helping? Shit. It's not the corrupt Daikon. I see. Yep, it's Rufino. It's people of Setsu. A critical encounter. Why Why it's special emphasis on the word critical, I wonder. No treasure? Oh, this place is filled with treasure. The front, behind it. Now we will be doing all kinds of stealth shit. Me? As Yasuke? I'm just gonna fuck them up. I climb up the rope. Nope. This is a very thick rope and can't climb up it. Things are going well so far. One fucking box. Destroying one fucking box takes so much effort. Finally, this moment has come for you to die. ついにこの時が来ただ。
これでもう一つ。
I do hear people. I think they are on a level above me. I should climb the stairs and fuck them up. Say hello and fuck them up. The ladders, not the stairs. There you are. Yep, one versus one. Ichida. Can't even take one hit from me. Okay, this is not legendary. Elegant Naginata of the Tides.
これでよし。ルフィの探しに参ろう。ここにいると申しておったな。
Meet me here. Alright. This is terrible in all ways. More critical damage when my health is critical. So, not only do I have to wait until my health is critical, I have to ensure that I'm able to do critical hits before this bonus is applied. This one is just basic, like extra 10% damage to enemies above half health, which means that I'm doing more damage at the start of every fight. 20% more damage at the start of every fight. Guaranteed extra damage. And then I also have higher posture DPS. And my critical damage percentage is higher than this thing that apparently boosts critical damage. So, yeah, they are just weapons that are undeniably inferior. Right? Rufino is outside, but now I want to collect everything before meeting up with Rufino. Kanabo. Did I blow up Rufino?
それは
フミは破壊したが殺しの命は出されてしまった。もっと早う動くべきであった。
お前これが読めるのか。
奴らは不調でやり取りする。異名で正体を隠してな。これは狙われている民の名だ。殺した証を差配役に見せるらしい。その後発頭になる者に知らせるとある。
なぜ不調がわかる。
前に不調で書かれた文を見つけたのだ。それとこの印は初めて目にする。
この印間違いなかろう。奴らの不調とは別のものだ。
赤い十字、はあ、奴らを率いる者を指すものやもな。知っておるのか。
Rufino,
騎士団
you have a scar in the shape of a cross on your face. And the fact that you know the code, I don't trust you, Rufino.
たばかりごとと人殺しを繰り返す者どもだ。根絶やしにせねばならぬ。
ならばそうするまでじゃ。資格を始末し差配役をたどり発頭人を見つけ出す。
だがまずは民を救うのであろう。
お主は正しき心の持ち主であるな。ああ、まずは民を救おう。されども発頭人とその一味には必ずや報いを受けさせようぞ。
よし、何か分かったら隠れ家に来てくれ。
We're done with ferryman. Bring his bloody sash to me at the bamboo cutting camp. It's proof of his death. You may do what you'd like with the corpse, but I might suggest leaving it as food for the fish. Okay, so basically the game is giving me a bunch of assassination targets to take care of, I think. The reconstruction is spazzing out. Yep. Look at that hideout, the Moa pattern. Alright. Almost everything is a little underwhelming. Arrow knocks speed when health is full. I mentioned that, you know, the game made the bow seem to be... They seem to have made the bow a little weaker since the update. I could be wrong. So I would swap back to the bow and test things out. Oh, Teppo has something... I think I completed some quest that allows me to have a quick aim. Okay. If I dodge, I can blow people up just by holding down RT. Huh. Making Teppo a close combat weapon, essentially. Even if I spent all 12 points, I'm not spending enough points to the point where I can raise the Teppo damage. Let's see what happens with the bow. Bow requires even more investment, 20 points. Naginata is right, 50% extra damage. Kanabo. Huh. Kanabo is actually under-invested. Katana, I think, is also at 50% extra damage. Oh, 65. Oh. If I spend 10 more points, it become even more ridiculously powerful. Not the right time to decide. Oh, Seta River Killers. Okay, okay. If I want to pursue that quest, it's gonna be lots of assassinating. That's on top of the other assassinating that I already need to do all around the world map. There's that. What about this? What better path? Okay, yeah, that's a side quest I've already completed. That's also another side quest I've completed. Same here. A lot of side quests I'm deliberately not turning in because if I turn in, then the reward will be locked at that level. That's why I'm just dragging my feet. Okay, I think at this point I would rather do the dumbass glyph hunting quest. Because I already done plenty of combat and killing, and yeah. Once I get bored with hunting for glyphs, then I'll start murdering people. Alright, now I'm gonna take a short break. Maybe it's not the best idea to have drank coffee earlier. Coffee and light tea has a strong tendency of making me just feel hungry much faster than usual. Outfit of the Ronin. Well, it's just epic armor. There's something over there. Okay. I'm not using anything. I'm not using any abilities that will cause affliction. Oh, okay, well, I'm not using any weapons that will cause affliction, so the whole point is mute, essentially. The point of the armor. Fast travel unavailable. Oh, so I can fast travel. That's what I wanted to find out. Patience or... well, no patience. Just jump. Alright, I can fast travel and boom. Boom shakalaka. Yep, 5. Bunch more,
一晩
bunch more.
経って絹蔵と三郎の疲れは取れたじゃろうか。
It's not just a new day, it's a new season. Last when I left this place, it was autumn.
直江殿の前で恥をかかしてくれるな。
何絹蔵さては振り寄ってけ。
違う。いや、あれだ。なんでもね
Someone's into me.
え。直江殿はアジサイの匂いがするんじゃな。
そうか。で、昨日の疲れは取れたんじゃろうな。
もちろんじゃ。支度はできておる。
Smell like hydrangeas. What are hydrangeas? Oh, well, it is a type of flower, but you just need to check out the appearance of the flower. Actually, it's something I'm unfamiliar with. I mean, I've seen pictures of the flower before, but I don't have a strong memory of how they smell. Anyway, alright, you simp. I hope you're ready for Miss Naoe's boot camp. Brutal boot
お手並み
camp.
拝見といこう。さて、誰かを殺したくなったとする。じゃが相手は悪党ではなく鬱陶しいだけじゃ。
よくあるな。
お前のことを言うとるんじゃアホ。
で、そやつが一人でこちらに背を向けているとする。さあ、どうする？
足首を荷車にくくる。
たもとの銭を狙う。
いや、全く違う。
首をくすぐる。
ああ、もうよい。
気づかれる前に逃げるとか。
そやつの尻に木の枝でも
こうすればよい。静かになったじゃろ
なんと見事な。直江殿、わしにも教えてくれ。
う。安助、お前がやってみたらどうじゃ。
そう申すなら試してみるとしよ
手加減してくれよ。
That's why, well, undetected perform a scientific that. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Can I? Okay. I just remember I received the ability to do dropkick with Naoe, and now I've learned how to do takedowns as Yasuke. Nice. I can choose not to kill people now as Yasuke. My question is, how do I equip these abilities? I don't even need to hold it down, just press Y.
これでやられた敵はおねんねじゃ。さて、ここから稽古も大詰めじゃ。辺りを見回る三郎に安助が忍び寄って行うんじゃ。絹蔵は私と俺。
任せろ。
俺が背を向けるわ。安助様のような方だけじゃ。
う。なるべく手加減いたそう。
ああ、やりすぎんようにな。
Which bush?
俺に忍び寄れるかな。好きなどないぞ。
いい腕じゃ。ああ、今の具合で稽古を続ければ問題ないじゃろ。
I don't think it's good for your health
やるな、安助。
to get repeatedly choked out. Like you get brain damage, right? For the lack of oxygen.
お主は良き師だな。敵の首を絞め落とせればと思うことは今まで幾
I
度もあ
guess
っ
it's
た。
better than being
傷
flat
は
out
少
killed.
ないほどよい。
宝探しの分け前を少しくれんか。温泉に行って疲れを取りたい。
俺は直江殿の稽古をいつでも手伝うぞ。
蹴りに首絞め、まだ何かあるか？
そうじゃな。これで全て教えたはずじゃ。
なら最後の腕試しじゃな。
必ず期待に応えてみせるぞ、直江殿。今日は疲れたゆえしばし休もう。また明日来てくれ。
Wait,
後で相手になってくれんか、三郎。
もちろんじゃ。ついでにおとぎ話を聞いて髪にかんざしを飾らせてやろうか。
おうとも、明日は腕試しの日か。うまくできるといいが。
腕試しの前に十分休んでおかんとな。
oh, so this is where these guys are
足
resting it.
も鍛えようかの。
必ずや強くなってみせる。
続きは明日にしよう。寝て稽古を忘れねばよいがな。
Alright, cutscene did not show them giving me any of the riddles, but I'm very glad that the game actually decided to drop some riddles into my codex. Great. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, some of them are out of sequence, it seems. The vault in Wakasa. Right. Arch and River, I think I've done them. Miss in Omi, yes. Sky in Wakasa ship. It's from I can't quite remember which are the new ones. Because I'm pretty sure I've done Riddle of the Lost. But okay, Sakura, Silence, Ship, Sky. I think I knew. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So essentially there are 4 new ones, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Sky, Ship, Silence, and Sakura. 2 in Wakasa. And well, I am at Wakasa, right? Close enough. And then it's Tamba and Yamashiro. Yamashiro is just down here. Tamba is over there. Oh, I'm fast traveling. I am fast traveling anyway, so why do I even bother? Yeah, considering myself over how far away things are. Between 2 rivers, edging forest and heaven. Closest to the sky. So maybe it's a mountain. Because mountains are close to the sky. It's between 2 rivers, edging forest and heaven. Right, we're at Wakasa. Between 2 rivers. Well, I see rivers and rivers. Is there a mountain here? There's a big river and a small river here. Closest to the sky. Mount Uchinakao, maybe. Because there's this part of Wakasa that I haven't explored. So that one, I'll leave it for later because I'm gonna have to fuck around in this entire part of the map. Well, I'm glad that the game is forcing me to explore more parts of the map, which I do plan to do, but now there's like extra impetus. Shattered Mountain, down Wakasa and Tamba. A great ship awaiting. So tell me it's this one? Shattered River, Shattered Coast, right? I'll find out very soon. Browse contracts. And my allies are still with me, right? Cool. The game keeps depriving me of supplies every time I fast travel. It's starting to get a little concerning. I think it's a bug. I'm pretty sure it's a bug. It's like the bug where I find a bunch of people who are just knocked out and sleeping whenever I fast travel to a castle or fortress. Oh.
そこに何か隠れておるのか。
Get stabbed. Okay, so now I get a kick. RT and X is a kick. Great. Nice. War kick. Drop kick, drop kick. No, war kick. Drop kick. Because unlike Yasuke, now is kind of tiny and she needs to put her entire body behind it if she wants to knock anyone down. Oh, nope. Actually, just remember that I murdered a Ronin. That would mean that I have there should be some treasure somewhere. Yep. 301. It's worth something. That wood silk hemcloth, that's also good. I'm saving all these material because at some point I'm gonna have to upgrade a bunch of my weapons, and they are gonna take a bunch of resources. So at some point at level 100, seems far away from now, but yeah, by the time I reach it, I'll need all the resources that I can get. Resources that I've been passively accumulating. I like that the lantern also casts light on. Stop. Yeah. It casts lights on the water itself as well. Oh, the pirate ship is gonna tag me as an enemy, aren't they? What? Was I wrong? Was I misinformed? I failed the riddle. Shattered Mountain. Down Wakasa and Tamba. The great ship waiting. Still in Wakasa. Talk about a shattered mountain. Well, this is a shattered coast. Are there any like other wreck ships? But this is between Wakasa and Tamba. This feel like in between Wakasa and Tamba. Like Shattered Coast, you know, it has the keyword shattered. Is it the great ship waiting? Okay. Let me keep sailing then. I have half a mind of not sailing. Okay, let me keep rowing. Yeah, I have half a mind of going after another riddle, but you know, I doubt I'll have.
近くに印がありそう。震えが止まっ
The
た。
ornament, yeah. So I was kind of right. Yeah. So what I was about to say was, yeah, I doubt that I'll have much success with the other riddles if I don't at least try my best to solve at least one riddle. I was right. I should have pressed on. Question is, which part of the map? Alright, starting here.
印は近い。
I don't know what you call it. Sound wind chimes tinkling. Ah,
これで6つじゃ。 だいぶ進んだな。
Okay. I found a ship. Glyph of the ship. Ship glyph. Ship glyph. Ship glyph. Ship glyph. Ship glyph. Rid of silence in Tamba. Path of silence. So that would be an always path. Leading wanderers to dive far into themselves. Signs of slavers' sordid business in Wakasaka lead to man's location. Right, that's something, some other quest. But let's see. Tamba, there should be a path, a Naue path. Completed ones would be shown, right? There might be some Naue path that I have missed. I haven't fully explored either Wakasa or Tamba. That's my problem. Sea breeze, Kakurega. Path of silence, leading wanderers to dive far into themselves. I need to find a path then. Let me check the completed paths in other provinces. Maybe I can find some clue as to where the completed paths show up. Yamato is thoroughly explored. Because I think all the viewpoints, the entire province is open to me. Same with Iga. Not the shimmering fields because some viewpoints are not synced. Yes, to Kyoto. I don't see paths. Completed castles or completed shrines, there's a check mark. What about this? Okay. I vaguely recall that there was a path here somewhere. I don't recall why I took this pic, but oh, right. It's the blood running down the river. I thought it was extremely cool. Iseji trails. There was definitely a shinobi path or trail somewhere here. Yes, hidden trail, path of the brave, path of secrets, path of serenity, peril, shadows, valor, chosen, blade, silence. It is in Tamba Highlands, haha. Right, they do show up, it's just that because it's all grayed out, it's easy for me to overlook. Right, this is a dive, right? Body hasn't even fallen completely yet, already started looting. Powerful silence. Dive near the powerful silence. Alright, alright. Realistic in terms of how difficult it is to trudge through snow, heavy snow. I got companions. Yep, that's not what I want. That's fine though. Wall kick, baby. Whoa. Okay, so I think... No, okay, I was wrong. So I thought while I was in the midst of hitting someone and it attacks one land. Oh, what the? Alright, this is getting bad. Wait, what? What? I was killing enemies. Fuck you. Later save was an auto save 4 minutes ago. That's fine. Now, all the civilians should have scattered. Why? I think it's because there was a dumbass who was just tossing all kinds of bombs into the air. Now, one of those generals that summons artillery strikes from God knows where And yeah, he blew up some civilians, and now I have to bear the blame.
用心せねばな。
Oh, not having a line of sight, you can't summon allies thing. It's getting old. It's getting old. Sucks. I didn't have the honor of killing these two guys, but it worked. I also think it's a cop-out that I don't get XP for summoning my allies to kill these guys. It's not as if it's a valid farming strategy. The cooldown is so long, and at most I can kill like 2 guys, right? So depriving me of the XP is just ungentlemanly.
"石が応じた。近くに別の印があるようじゃ。
Haha. Okay.
印から離れた。
Half of silence. Great. Yep.
"石が導いとる。
Do I have to complete the entire path of silence?
こちらではないな。
Yeah, I see that the game told me it's the wrong way, but this might be the only way for me to traverse. Ah. Is there an anchor point I can swing from, or what? So I do have to complete it.
また印じゃ。
And that was the Riddle of Silence. Sakura. Well, it's winter time now, so no sakura flowers. Well, there's still sakura trees. Yamazaki looms. In spring, over tree and pink beacon of petals. Okay, I've just verified that. Yeah, seems like using the. So I'm not just testing out silicone tips of varying rigidity. I'm also testing the sizes. Like, I want to see if smaller, medium sizes ones, smaller, medium-sized ones are more comfortable. Won't need to have sore cartilage. Seems like that's not the case. I never had this issue until I switched to the AZ09 with the 2-pin extenders. In any case, it seems like I've tested and proven that I'll have sore cartilage with medium-sized rigid silicone tips. So I have previously used larger size one. I also had soreness, so I want to know if soreness is less and if it affects me later. So just affecting me about 1.5 hours into the game. It's not so obvious until later. So I'm gonna swap the silicone tips. But first, let me check the codex entry for the last riddle of. Well, not the last, second to last. There's still one that I skip. Yamazaki looms. In spring, over tree in pink, beacon of petals. Yamashiro, Yamazaki. Yamashiro. Yamazaki. If it's springtime, then I can identify the tree. It's not. Okay, so this is Yamazaki Castle itself. This is Yamazaki Village. When they say Yamazaki looms, right, it means it's in the background. It's looming in the background. So it's not at Yamazaki Castle itself. In spring, over tree in pink. Beacon of petals. Yeah, so that there is some kind of sakura tree with the castle at the background. I'll find out. I'll find that out later. I'm gonna swap my gear tips. once I can go into the pause menu. Now I think no matter what sort of ear tip I use, I can't avoid the fate of damn things causing me soreness as long as I use the ear tip extenders. Because I had the soreness issue as well when I was using the TRN BT20XS with the ear tip extenders. So the common problem here seems to be the ear tip extenders. It's the only extender that allows the IEM to be used securely with the Bluetooth adapters. As you can see, I'm in a bit of a pickle. And it's not like sharp pain, it's just that, you know, it seems comfortable for a long time, but then if you ever shift the IM in your ear, all of a sudden you do get this sudden soreness. One thing that contributes to it is my ears not being, or how should I say, regularly shaped. One ear tip that works on one side of the ear doesn't work on the other. It's very weird. I can hear sound leaking through my other ear, while on another ear it fits snugly. It's very weird. And then the weird thing is, the side of ear that fits well, where the IM ear tips, where they fit well. It also happens to be the side of my ear that also is somewhat uncomfortable. Like sometimes it itches. I clean my ears regularly, even with isopropyl alcohol, but yeah, there's a slight itch there still. And the side of the ear that doesn't fit well, no itching, no issues, but IEMs, silicone tips from IEMs just don't fit it well. Yeah, basically life is an endless litany of complaints from me. Yeah, from me, it's just can't stop complaining. I've composed a book of poems that I've written. All the discomforts I've experienced, just me complaining endlessly about them. I should have left the pause menu on something more interesting. Should have done that earlier. They're too late now. Since the season's about to change. I just thought that I should punctuate my hunt for glyphs with some murder. assassinate quick. Yeah, never ground attack, never. I know there's a guy who's active. Oh, it seems like everyone's been woken up. Okay, maybe not everyone. Oh, Naginata of the sea. And whenever I see the word sea, I think it's a poison one. It's a poison katana. Spooky shadow. Aha. Alright. Sneak plus 100. Hey, where are the stairs? Yeah, I see stairs leading up, but not down. Ah, there you are. Oh, wonderful. The game is so freaking dark. It seems I have to use like assassin vision all the time if I want to sneak around in the dark. Only Inaue has assassin vision, which means as Yasuke, navigating around dark castles is going to be a real pain in the ass. I was afraid. I was afraid that someone would notice the doors open. This one requires a key. Yep. There's an alarm bell that I'll take care of. It's not a priority right now. Wait, the guy I want to murder is already asleep. Alright. Who has the key for this fucking rickety castle? I wonder. Why is this guy running around? Oh, it's the alarm bell. Right. The alarm bell has fallen down. It's fallen down. Whatever could be the cause. Any more night? Yeah, there's absolutely nothing. I could have done it and double assassinate, but I was just 1 second too late. A big size silicone tips really does expand the soundstage and improve the bass. I would think that they seal better, but I don't know. It seems like in terms of sound isolation, feels like the same. And usually, you know, better sound isolation is correlated with better bass. All right, I found the key. Great. Alright, I don't want her alerting it more. Good thing this guy's not looking at anything but a wall. Yeah, you know what? If I'm gonna have to endure your ear soreness, then I think I prefer the larger ear tips. Purely because of how good they make the IEM sound. To my ears, that is. For my personal preferences favor this sound signature. Well, I don't think that guy would be alerted because there's like a guardrail. No. Don't turn around. Just never turn around. Oh, this is one of those shed without a proper floor. They're just walls, but yeah. The floor is just dirt. What was I doing here again? Oh right, I've already done what I need to do. I came here to assassinate a guy. I found him asleep. And that was it. I'm supposed to be looking for a sakura tree. So there's that as well. Okay, I can talk to Kane and Kinu now. Come on! You know what I want to do, right? Yeah, right. Like this. There's danger. There's danger there because she might wake other people up. Oh, I think the guy took sick pleasure in that. Just like Kane and Kino. Can't believe I miss you. And there was a storehouse, right? I remember there was a bunch of stuff I did not loot. Yep, over here. Use the Apprentice gear, mythic light armor. Oh, it's two levels above mine. 2 health segments removed on assassination. I have a bunch of mythic stuff. All of a sudden, ever since I acquired this level 69 Master Assassin gear, the game is like, hey, can we tempt you into wearing something else? Oh, I didn't realize I got something that's specific for bow. If I take melee damage, there's shockwave, some kind of shockwave that'll knock people back, I assume. There's something of a Shaolin monk look to it. Affliction build up, affliction build up. All of these are about affliction build up. I don't even afflict anyone with anything all that often, so seems like the game is trying to push me in a certain direction. Yeah, I think I can just drop out of the castle from here on out and start hunting for the Sakura tree. Yep, safe territory. Well, it's pine tree. Maybe not pine. Maybe it's a oak. Pine is more like... Yeah, that looks like a pine. That one I'm not so sure, but Sakura. And this looks like it could have been a Sakura tree at some point. Oh, there's also that lone tree out there. Sakura, yes. No. Bamboo forest. I just trust the artifact to guide me. Come on, start ringing. Start ringing so that I know that I'm in the right location. Yep, Yamazaki. Oh, where art thou, Sakura tree? Oh, alright, alright. It is... It's vibrating. Just don't force me to go into the bloody castle itself. Sup, dudes? Just passing by. Eagle's nest. Oh, there's Yamazaki looming in the background. Looming Yamazaki.
どうやら印から遠ざかっとるようじゃ。石が導いとる。
Ah, it's right here. I guess that was a sakura tree in... Well, it is a sakura tree, it's just that it's not in bloom.
あった。
The glyph of sakura. And now for the last one. Yeah, I should do the last one because if I just travel to Kane and Kino, I'll definitely forget about the glyph. Between two rivers, edging forest and heaven, closest to the sky. Between two rivers, edging forest and sky. But there's already a glyph here. There's a glyph of the river. Forest and heaven, closest to the sky. Between two rivers. I mean, there's no guarantee that it's not in Mount Shinakawa. I don't know, it just seems very natural for it to be at a mountain. It's my instinct speaking. Just need to find a route to Mount Uchinakaoda. It's a good chance for me to just drop by here, maybe try to uncover this. A lot of these viewpoints. The other thing I should do is to just synchronize all the viewpoints. I hope that it'll uncover the entire province of Wakasa. I have the ability, right? Okay, so let's see. Alright. Let's start with that. And then I go for that as well. The thing is, if I start with the castles, like I might get enticed to just finish the entire castle. Alright, season change. Deep winter. Frozen? Hell yeah. The only thing I need to be concerned with is how close the forbidden area radius is. Oh, very, very wide the
人目を
radius.
避けんと
And yeah, it's a proper fort, so I can just walk up to it.
つからないよ
Yeah, great. The game is already fucking me up. Oh, hey. You want to assassinate? How about no? I think the more proper term is fucking with me, not fucking me up, but I'm being fucked with and it is fucking me up. How about that? Okay. Oh. Thought I had to do all the killing. Oh, okay, so there's a... There's a crest, there's a common crest here. Oh, yes, he can get that himself later. Oh. Come on, come on. Right, let's keep to my mission. I'm here only to do one thing, and that's to get a synchronization point. Ah. Thing is, you know, it's just very natural to start killing a bunch of people. Because, well, if I want to get access to the castle, it almost seems like... Holy fuck. That works, that works. Alright. Wait. I thought the game was refusing to let me synchronize because I have murdered everyone. I thought, oh hey, I don't recall that being a requirement. I don't have to murder everyone, right? Just to synchronize. No and no, yes. Yes and no, yeah. No, I do not need to murder everyone. Hey, there was this... Genbao Castle and the Battle of Shizugatake. Nice, this looks like pencil drawing, color pencil. Nice work. This must be right before the battle started because not many dead bodies, just a lot of preparation. Wait. Genbao Castle, this is Uchinakao Castle, what? Are they the same name? Are they different names for the same castle? So the layout of Genbao is one of the best among mountain castles of that period. Remains in good condition to this day as the castle was never reoccupied after that battle. The name of the castle Genbao comes from the fact that it was connected to the path that Sakuma Morimasa, Genba no Jo, might have built to communicate with Katsuie. Who the fuck is Katsuie? After the death of Oda Nobunaga, Katsuie competed with Hashiba Hideyoshi for the position of successor. And Katsuie was stuck in Echizen territory by snowfall from the past winter. Hideyoshi struck at his allies in Omi, Mino, and Ise provinces. When Shibata Katsuie was able to come to Genbao Castle, he ordered his nephew Morimasa Maeda Toshiie and other subordinates to attack Hideyoshi's fortresses in Omi province, Shizugatake being one of them. Sakuma Morimasa fought hard, despite encountering an unexpectedly large number of Hideyoshi's reinforcements. However, he was betrayed by Maeda Toshiie and ultimately suffered defeat. What's with all these lords and being betrayed by their vassals? Like, at this point, it's something that they should always expect, right? All their vassals are just unreliable because at any moment they'll be betrayed. Nobunaga was betrayed, Hideyoshi has people who betrayed him. This Katsuie guy. Ah, man. So Katsuie retreated to Echizen where he committed suicide at Kitanosho Castle in today's city of Fukui. The Battle of Shizugatake was the first major victory for Hideyoshi in consolidating his position as Nobunaga's successor and the next great unifier of Japan. To highlight his achievement, he named 7 of his personal vassals played key roles in the battle. The 7 Spears of Shizugatake. Right, I honored you with the title as one of the 7 Spears of Shizugatake. Please do not betray me. I'll ruthlessly cut your head off and display it for the world to see. Right, it's synchronize. Alright, Oh, look at the legendary chest. Head over to this castle. To get that synchronized as well. I can sneak out, or I can just fast travel. I think this is faster. Trying to sneak out is unless I already murdered everyone, it's a different story. My horse is okay with frozen over lake.
So, 走る
Ooh, okay. Is that... No, that's not side path.
So, 走る
But this is a side path. The ice crystals on my arm just appears as ice crystals in my detective vision. Kushinako burrows. So I guess this is where people are burrowed. That's the legendary chest that I was looking for. And so, are you a bandit? You are. Well, fire burial. Inconvenient. If I travel long, then I'll be far off my destination. So, time to turn back. Alright, now I know you're tired. See, those guys are still traveling along the same path. Once again, they'll be very shocked. Yep. Who is that? Is it someone that we should attack? Wait, what? I don't know why the game doesn't allow me to move very quickly. What? Stabby stab, stabby stab, stabby 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 stabby. Stabby stab, stabby stab, stabby 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 stabby. I'm gonna stab you, stab you. Stab you, stab you. Stab you, stab you. Alright, let's see. Not sure it was worth the effort. But I did highlight that I'm terrible at combat. I'm gonna blame the frame rate. Yeah, it's getting like 60, 59, 58. Okay. That means I'm starting from an extremely low base frame rate. Pains me, but I might actually have to drop down to 1920p and performance is fine. '65, 66 FPS. Okay. Definitely not as sharp, but let's see. 62 FPS, 62. Yeah. Why is the frame rate so terrible? I'm not gonna make things better, in fact I'm gonna make them worse. Yeah, 63, 62. Yeah. 61, 60. Man. Speaks to how good frame generation is in that I'm using such low frame rates and I did not notice it. I think this is fine. Gate. Right, I need to get to that viewpoint right there.
So,
Oh, okay. 4 die shields. Wow. How about no? Random Naginata. Running on nothing but a hope and prayer that I can actually scale it and not Wait, why is there? Huh? Might be some story mission related stuff here. Alright, so no one notices this. Temptation is really there. Seriously there. Start murdering this entire courtyard. He's investigating. Hey, who is this guy? Connoisseur, corrupt daikon. Endoriku. Right. So can I spare the guy? We've murdered tens of thousands of people by now, but this one guy, this guy with a name, Endoriku. How can I not spare him if he has a name? Can you spare Endoriku? They're saying no. Out of all the daikons in AC Shadows, Riku and Gamo Morinari are the only ones to wear armor. But his armor is instantly destroyed after a single hit. Now the thing is, yeah, he never even had a chance for his armor to be destroyed. Never had a chance. He died in his armor. Poor dude. He just, got a little sleepy one day and died. Following Ashigaru are to be sent on provisions collecting raid in 7 days' time. Okay, it was raised to Lord Riku's attention that based on reports of enemy resistance, the troop would likely not survive. He did not relent. The order stands, so see to it that it is followed. Commander of the Guard, Yoshi Katsuko. By order of Lord Endo Riku. Last meal. Strong katana of service. Yeah, these are just lootable. Randomly generated lootable stuff. Oh, there's one guy guarding the warehouse. Some civilians as well. Anyway, yeah, the temptation to clear out the entire castle, it's always there. And I should not succumb to it. No one guarding here? Alright, alright. Oh, nothing new. Yes, and the entire province is revealed. That was my concern. Right. Now, Mount Uchinakao. Maybe... Now I'm not so certain that Mount Uchinakao is the right place to go. This place essentially has nothing but rivers. Let me look at the codex again. This might be a case where I need to rely on the internet to help me. Internet. It'd be nice if I can mark one of the riddles as being solved. between two rivers, edging forest and heaven, closest to the sky. These look like proper rivers. These look more like streams, like tributaries. River valley. Alright, so I did start up from here, right? I think I export. Not sure. Actually, I'm not sure now. There's a lot of forests over here. Yeah, same everywhere. It's forests everywhere, so it's not that helpful. With sky, at least I can say, okay, maybe it's a mountain that they're pointing to, but oh, bunch of mountains. Bunch of mountains. Maybe this Hikidanjo ruins. It feels like it's between two rivers, even though it's more like one river itself. And then there might be some point high up here. Percent damage abilities. Now, you know what? It's high time I actually use a Kusarigama. Oh, it's legendary, right? Where were those guys again? Oh, there you are. Yeah, this Kusarigama is awesome. Especially when paired with my sick-ass armor. I'm going down the mountain already. Game calls for something that's closest to to heaven. I might try to look for the tallest peak. That would be the tallest peak. The camera is pointing this way. I'm pointing at Mount Uchinakao. Tallest peak is here. Right, if I zoom out, the most visible streams will be this one. This is like a big river. Edging, frozen heaven. Well, the other thing is that I need to consider is that there must be a path to get to the top, right? Game just can't expect me to trudge all the way to the top and be disappointed if it turns out that there isn't anything there. Let's go back. Another thing is it's entirely possible, yes, the game can be punishing if it chooses to. Oh man, shit. Yep, so this is the limiting factor. So even if I wanted to get to that waypoint, the steepness of the slope would mean that there's no way for me to get there. So it should be something that's slightly off the way of a road. Oh, there's a waterfall over there. Path of Wisdom. Ah. Right. Seems also between two rivers. And it's in Wakasa as well. Tempting. Tempting. Right. Let's do Yasuke first. Because I'm gonna fight some guys and then switch back out to Naoe. Hunting for these goddamn glyphs, not the most fun. So it's best that I, fill in the less fun portions of the game with violence. Hello.
警戒を怠ってはないよ。
Bitch, stop blasting. Where the fuck? Oh, there you are. All right. Someone else? Someone else with a gun? Who wants to test my patience? No? Alright, fine. Right, now to find a way to that. I might have to do some river crossing. Go all the way here and that. Can I? I'll find a. Okay,
行くぞ。
let's hope it works. Oh, I can take down as well. I wonder if that guy would tell me rumors of a glyph.
これでお主は自由の身だ。
渡せるものはないが、何か礼をさせてくれんか。
何かあれば仲間に知らせよ。
Not even a choice. Alright. Oh, there you are. Oh, see. Hey, 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 hey. Stop, stop running away. I think that's the horse AI going bonkers. Alright. The map marker actually does work. Yeah, but even though it's between two rivers, it's not very close to the sky, is it? There's like 1,001 rivers out there. I mean, maybe I'm exaggerating the number a bit, but point is, way too many rivers. Naochi Nakao. Closest to the sky. This place is just rivers after rivers and okay. So there are no paths except just getting myself to this in Gambao Fort. Oh, let's remember. 2 rivers. Closest to the sky. On edge between forest and sky. Yeah, I think I'm at the point where I just want to consult a guide, and then after that, I'm gonna call it. Between 2 rivers, edging forest and heaven, closest to the sky. Forest and heaven. Heaven is sky. Sky. First clue is proving not as helpful. First line of the riddle is not proving as helpful as I thought it'd be. Then forest and heaven closest to the sky, just repeating the same thing, almost like forest and heaven. Well, heaven is the sky. Some places close to the sky. Okay, some place very high up. Was it a shrine, maybe? 2 rivers. On the edge of forest and heaven. And there's forest around it. Heaven would imply... well... heaven have many meanings, right? I keep thinking heaven, I interpret it as being sky, but it could have a religious aspect to it that I never considered. Bring a horse might not be the best idea. Well, I'm at the shrine. My little trinket isn't vibrating. I'm in a shrine that's between two rivers and it's on edge of forest and heaven, closest to the sky. Man. Man. Okay, Wakasai is a big ass province. So that's the other problem. It could be down here, down south. Although there aren't any rivers down south. Well, except for this one though. Oh man. Closest to heaven. Where does On You Pass overlook? Count as rivers. I know, at this point I'm willing to test out every theory. Well, no vibrations, no flashing lights. I got the wrong place again. It's completely unrelated to the game. And back to my IEM chat. Is that yeah, left side of my ear is totally fine, but my the right side of my ear, the one that I say is shaped somewhat weirdly, so that I have difficulty fitting my IM in to the point where it fully blocks out the sound. The left side is fine in terms of comfort, but yeah, the right side is slight soreness again. Soreness that goes away if I of course remove the IM and slot it back in. Yep, that's... seems like... yeah, it's my ear shape that's partially to blame for my discomfort. Yeah, that's all the IEM chatting that I'm gonna do for now. Anyway, yeah, not On You Pass overlook, it seems. Closest to heaven. Follow along this route. No, it won't bring me to heaven.
どう
It would suck if I have to just randomly ride around and hope that the glyph triggers. Yep, not at on you pass retreat. Oh, Kami-sama. Show me the way. I'm gonna check the internet and then attribute it to divine intervention. Wakasa riddle of the sky. Internet, here I come. Riddle of the sky in Wakasa. Easily the most annoying one to reach. Oh, wow. Okay, I already got the location. It's... Right, it's some pagoda that I have to fast travel to. Although I didn't look at the exact location. I just got the name of a pagoda. I thought that's all I need to start searching. Zoom in, zoom out, just so that the location names pop up. What? And what? Okay, let me check again. Do they have a map? They do have a map. Oh wow. It sucks. It's over here. So I need to take I'm gonna take the path all the way up. Fuck. And now I'm burned out. Get it done. Get the fucking glyph, get it done. I am then gonna cook something, cook some food. Food. Yeah. Then I'm gonna nap and wake up. Yeah, like way more dedicated gamers than me who have somehow figured out the location of the glyph just by reading the riddles without any internet guides, and I commend them for that. Me though, yeah. I mean, I've already used a guide for one of the glyphs, so it's okay if I use the guide again. Now there is apparently a path that leads Up. There's a trail. Surely, at least, you know, with trail, at least I should be able to find it by myself. Right. Oh, come on. Oh, this looks like a trail. Yep. It's headed vaguely up north. Seems to be going higher. Okay. Great, it's a dead end. For real? Ah. Anytime now. Start vibrating, please. Flashing. I am traversing at the edge.
石が応じた。
Oh,
近くに
fuck.
別の印があるようじゃ。
Holy fuck. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Between two rivers. I could never figured this out by myself because clues are just so vague. Between two rivers, edging forest and heaven, closest to the sky. I guess closest to the sky means that, you know, there's this tower here, the pagoda. So that's why it's close to the sky. But between two rivers, like thousands of places, yeah, between two rivers. I should be on the Wakasa side of things. Right, Wakasa. Wakasa. Yeah, it's getting louder, but where? Oh, found it.
よし。
Phew. That suck. Oh, suck. Major balls. I'm not gonna do the next part, but I just want to fast travel. And okay, maybe I do want to do the next part. Let's see. Yeah, I have 9 of them. It's only like, how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 more. But whatever humorous side quest that's about to happen around here, I'm not in the mood for it. That's okay. Now it's just tired. Oh no! Now it's just sad. She's happy. She's happy to be burned alive because solving those puzzle quests is just so tiring for her. Oh, wow. Man. Fuck. So the other quests, the quests that were added, they were fun, of course. But the glyph one, glyph where you have to solve riddles. Man, you do it in measured doses. Like you do 3 or 4 glyphs, and then you stop because it gets frustrating after that. Then you do some combat sequences. You fight and kill people, and then you get back to glyph hunting. If not, if you keep at glyph hunting, yeah, it turns into a huge chore very quickly. Anyway, I am a little hungry, so even though I've only streamed like 3.5 hours, I'm gonna cook something and eat and fall asleep and have nice dreams.